While dealers are working hard to promote sales in the final quarter of 2019, 2020 model years are showing up on dealers' lots, so it's time to move out the remaining 2019 models. For this reason, the final quarter of the year is a fantastic time to lease a new vehicle. Moreover, an SUV is a solid choice with winter weather on the way. Looking over multiple deals from all automakers, I've compiled this list of the 5 best SUV lease deals on the market for October 2019. So, without any further ado, let's check them out. The 2019 Mazda CX-5. At $211 per month and $29.99 due at sign-in, the CX-5 is amongst the most attractive compact crossovers sold today. The design is decidedly restrained. Its clean and simple lines are elegant but not boring, while the polygonal grille nicely merges with the crossover's thin headlights, which blesses the model with a handsome and distinct face. Regardless of trim, the CX-5's interior feels very nice, thanks to details such as the heft of the dual-zone automatic climate controls, the use of high-quality plastics on the dashboard and door panels, and signature-specific kits such as leather seats and tasteful bits of real wood trim throughout the cabin. Power comes courtesy of a 250 horsepower turbocharged 2.5-liter inline-4. With its athletic handling, precise steering, and composed ride, the 2019 CX-5 offers stellar overall performance. Thanks to competent and stiff underpinnings, firm but forgiving damping, and a properly polished powertrain, it expertly combines passenger comfort with behind-the-wheel confidence, with an MPG of 21 city and 35 highway. The 2019 Toyota RAV4. At $219 per month and $26.99 due at sign-in, the 2019 RAV4 is far from the most attractive vehicle in this segment, but unlike its predecessor, there is some personality and flair here. The upper element of the intake gives the impression that the RAV4 has a usable approach angle, while the grille itself takes more than a little inspiration from Toyota's likable 4Runner. The profile is also stylish thanks to its aggressively raked D-pillar and boxy wheel arches. In back, the taillights stick out and the overall design is understated. The cabin, on the other hand, has far better execution. Sitting in the comfortable, well-bolstered driver's seats, the primary interface feels solid and substantial. The gear lever has a large, squarish knob, and it sits atop a high center console that gives the cabin a commanding feel. A large horizontally oriented dash dominates the cabin, and it's finished in attractive faux leather and higher trims. The steering wheel is small and has a thick rim with adequate padding. Under the hood is a 2.5-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder that generates 203 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. It lacks the agility or the aggressive handling of a Mazda CX-5. It rolls heavily from side to side, but it's comfortable on rougher roads and doesn't exhibit much in the way of bad behavior. MPG is 25 city and 33 highway. The 2019 Hyundai Kona. With $209 per month and $24.99 due at sign-in, the Kona's design is subjective. Hyundai and its designers took a risk making it look unique. While it's interesting, it's also busy, with lots of intakes and vents that go nowhere and do nothing. For instance, the horizontal line above the main grille that appears to be an intake is just for show and allows no air-through. The body cladding around the Kona's lower half, which designers use effectively to project a rough-and-tumble image, is actually painted like the rest of the body panels and will suffer scraps and scratches just the same. The interior, though, is very well executed. The screens are large, the materials feel above average in quality, and the design is functional and aesthetically neutral. The 3 highest trims, the Limited, Ultimate, and Ironman Edition, all get standard leather seating as well. The Kona's turbocharged 1.6-liter 4-cylinder engine produces 175 horsepower and 195 pound-feet of torque. It's good for daily driving and highway cruising. The 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, though, lacks refinement and jerks the car, especially starting from a stop like at a stoplight or shifting from reverse to drive. The 2019 Jeep Renegade. At $225 per month and $37.50 due at sign-in, the Renegade's exterior is boxy and upright. It's unmistakably a Jeep. The grille, made of 7 vertical bars, and the round headlights are Jeep staples. Its height of 66.5 inches is higher than any in the class. Likewise, its 8 inches of ground clearance for all-wheel drive models is amongst the best. The rear is just as vertical and upright with squared-off taillights. The interior design is heavily influenced by other Jeeps. There are nice materials all around, like soft-touch plastics on the dash and door panels. The front seat passengers has a grab bar directly in front of them, and you can get an optional dual-pane panoramic power sunroof for an extra $1,595. The best place to sit in a Renegade is up front. You have the most room for your legs and head. Rear seat passengers enjoy the same headroom and upright position, but lack the generous legroom. Under the hood is a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine, or a new turbocharged 1.3-liter 4-cylinder engine producing 177 horsepower and 210 pound-feet of torque. The ride quality is fine, with predictable handling. The 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan. at $199 per month and $34.99 due at sign-in. The new Tiguan trades cute features for refined maturity and handsome stance. Upscale too, with full LED headlights and taillights. It's like a smaller scale Atlas. Though we much prefer the way Volkswagen's new SUV design language looks on the Tiguan's smaller body. VW is hoping it will appeal to a much larger number of American SUV shoppers. While there isn't much to write home about in terms of fit and finish, the Tiguan's cabin boasts a ton of roomy and great acoustics, wind and road noise are nicely filtered out, and there is ample head and legroom for folks in all rows. And if you like Audi's virtual cockpit driver information system, you will love the 12.3-inch digital cockpit interface that's available in the Tiguan. The high-res display is wonderful to look at and simple to use, and no other competitor in the class offers anything similar. Volkswagen's new 2.0-liter Turbo 4 makes its US debut, made it an 8-speed automatic transmission, and the whole package is not great. The output ratings of 184 horsepower and 221 pound-feet of torque seem fine on paper, but there is a noticeable lack of thrust when pulling away from a stoplight or accelerating up a hill. So, what do you think of these deals? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on notifications for the latest car reviews and news. Take care, and see you in the next one.